the person who has led the cause that became a national clarion call of the Filipino youth to continually strive for truth, justice, and governance. Ladies and gentlemen, my predecessor, ako ang kababayan, the vibrant, the exceptional, an ally of the youth whose character is synonymous to the glory of this institution, Honorable Senator Aquilino Martin Coco de la Llana Pimentel.
Salamat, Earl. Let me just greet my good friend, former chairman, Cesar Chavez, and my co-host actually in our program. I-update nyo na yung introduction sa akin. I have a new program, radio program. Ano title pa? Ibagong Pag-asa. DZRH every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Si Pare Cesar ang kasama ko ron. So, nalimutan ko na. Okay. And then of course, let me greet your chairman, your current chairman, Leon Flores, our commissioners, special mention na si George, because inabot na niya ako. And of course, special mention to Ate Cindy, also my favorite. To all of you, Executive Director, to all of you, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Well, salamat po sa inyong pag-imbita sa akin to cut a ribbon in your exhibit. And of course, Jess, let us palakpakan natin ating bisita. Jess, si Jess, kaibigan naman ng matalik kong kaibigan si Willie Cuenca, na dating active sa youth, ngayon wala ng buhok. And then, kita ko yung mga pictures nyo, si Jolly Makuha, sila Al, sila Ranjit, sila lahat. Tama yun, i-digitize na ninyo yung inyong, kasi wala na, deteriorating na po yung inyong mga gamit. Well, salamat po sa inyong pag-imbita sa akin at tamang-tama ang timing at naharang ako dun sa office ni Chairman kasi sabi ko yung aking bidaf, hindi ko pa ginagalaw eh. Not a single centavo. So, buti na lang at ang aking co-host sa aking programa ay very fertile for imagination ni former Chairman Cesar Chavez, and he actually knows how to use government agencies, at dapat ganun na. Which I still do not know kasi I have been in office for only 10 months. 10 months lang ba? 10 months. 10 months pa lang. So, how to use the BIDAP, hindi ko pa alam paano. So, si Cesar ang bahala dyan. And we had a very good idea to help NYC kasi you're on your 17th year, ang budget ninyo 71, so mukhang ginaganyan lang yata kayo ng Kongreso. Pero maganda yun, maganda kasi may on your 18th year, Pero nag-start ang budget process. I don't know what you submitted sa TVM, how much amount you submitted. Ilan? 79. We'll do our best to help you. But the idea which came out kanina sa informal discussion namin is ituloy po natin yung consultation natin sa youth groups, especially this time the student leaders and the editors of student publications. Tuloy-tuloy din yan. And then, ang isang naisip natin doon, how to improve how to encourage youth groups to register with the NYC. Kasi tanong ko, what is the benefit for them? There must be something. So, pag-isipan ninyo, then magtulungan po tayo. And then, alam kong SK, concern ninyo yan. George, a scholar, you're the expert here. But you know, the SK is... Actually, the SK is occupying the minds of your legislators. Kami ni Bongbong Marcos, when he saw me, sabi niya, ang idea mo sa SK, nag-usap kami. Sinabi ko, ito yung idea ko, kaya ganyan, meron kami points of similarities, meron differences. But the point is, kikilusan na namin yan pagbalik namin sa July 23. But where is your proposal? Because I have my own idea. I am not for abolition of SK, but it will be a radical transformation of the SK. That is what I have in mind. I'm waiting for the NYC's proposal on SK. And then on the way here, I saw one of your tarpaulins. It reminded me of one of the old programs, the SK Academy. Kung ayusin namin, hindi naman natin ang SK, pagsulat ko ng batas, I will have to now institutionalize this SK Academy. Ilagay na. So you give me the concept of that academy, ilagay ko na sa bill na sinusulat ko on the SK reform law. Okay, gawin pa natin yan. And then, if you have problems with your charter, it's a 17-year-old charter. According to the chairman, some of your programs have been disallowed by COA because your really policy, you cannot give out direct assistance. Then maybe if you can see now the weaknesses in your charter, you want to have some amendments, take advantage of the fact that you have a former commissioner in the you give me your ideas because you're really, but actually you're really part of my radar because when I assumed office last August, so 1 year and 10 months to go, alam ko, actually that's really 1 year of legislative work na lang actually yun, kasi yung 10 months, minus na natin yung break, tsaka yung December to June, wala na po yun. Actually, October ang filing, pero December siguro, wala na yun. So, 1 year of legislative work na lang yun. So I really told myself to limit my initiatives to 5. And one is electoral reform. Kaya busy rin po ako dyan sa darating na halalan. And actually may committee hearing ako ngayong Thursday on the PCOS machine. Okay, I have challenged Smartmatic to demonstrate the accuracy of the PCOS or the improvements also in the PCOS to make sure that the glitches that we saw in 2010 will not be repeated in 2013. And I challenge Smartmatic that we will have a mock election on Thursday. I will on the spot tell them how the election should be run. And given the number of voters who will vote on Thursday, let us say not more than 100 or not more than 200, it should be a perfect match. Okay? Kasi 99.9995% accuracy with 200 voters, that should be a perfect match. So my second area of concern, sabi ko 5 lang yung in-announce ko publicly, would be the local government code. The provincial administrator is here, the councilor is here. I filed a bill on the anniversary of the local government code, yung bigger pie, bigger slice bill. So, halata na from the name itself, from the nickname I gave my bill, bigger pie, bigger slice. You know, you get the idea. We enlarge the pie, and then we enlarge the slice to be given to the local government units. And then ang pangatlo would be justice. Okay, the justice system. Napaka-importante. In my opinion, if we don't have a strong justice system, which is the base of economic progress and development, hindi po tayo unlad. Parati tayo nag-away-away lang, wala pong makaka-take off kasi puro away. So I have my own proposals on the justice system. And then number 4, because I co-hosted an OFW program, yung Bantay OFW. Maraming problema yung ating mga kaibigan ng OFW. Kami ni George nasa Walk for Freedom, at doon ko natutunan na marami pa ng victims sa human trafficking, kabataan. Sabi ko doon, doon na lang ako sa bigger picture nakatingin, kaya naman kumakapit sa patalim yan, papababa ng pababa ang edad because of desperation and hopelessness. Kaya ayusin natin ang ating bansa. Because so people will not be so desperate, especially the young. The young should be really idealistic and hopeful. Sila pa ang desperate. And justice, kasama na rin dyan. Because, diba? And then, but ang specific bill na linagay ko dyan, natutunan ko sa radio program ko, yung pag-withhold ng passport ng mga OFW, ginawa ko ng kriminal yan. Gawin natin kriminal yan dito sa bansa. Ang problema ko na lang doon, kung withhold doon, what is the problem sa outside the country kasi wala na tayong reach doon. But inside the country, ginagamit yun. That is now, if my bill will become a law, that will now be grave coercion, criminal act. Pero marami pa problema. And then the number 5 is the youth. Kaya hindi ko kayo kinalimutan. Okay? So parati dapat tayo But I need inputs from you, Chairman and Commissioners. Constantly give me ideas. on what needs to be done, and then magtulungan po tayo. Kasi ito na nga, the SK, ayusin natin yan. And what else? What else? Di ba, alam naman natin, the youth is not only the SK. What else do we need to do? Okay, so you have my full support. And then with the help of our friends in the media, si Pare Cesar, we can exert proper pressure, constructive pressure for all assistance to be given to the NYC. Yung mga youth issues na rin natin. Gawin natin, itong mission na lang natin. Ang youth issues gawin natin national issue. Ganyan ang gawin natin. Just as ginagawa namin sa Mindanao, ang Mindanao concern should be made a national priority. Kaya nang gawin natin. At the youth issues, gawin natin national concern. And with the help of our chief strategist, that's si Pare Cesar, I think magtatagumpay po tayo. So congratulations to all of you. Magtulungan po tayo. Help me help you. Thank you.